Good evening, my name is Anil. I'm the director of RACE Innovation Preschools. We'll tell you the word RACE means right from childhood we're racing towards certain targets throughout our life. The word RACE also means robotics, aeronautics, coding and entrepreneurship. These are the most important things in life, in today's life's career. We'll tell you about our organization. We are a trust and we apply for 80GG and 35AC for income tax deduction for 125% tax rebate. We are volunteers of Vipassana Meditation Center Igatpuri. Our website is dhamma.org. Our registered office is Lodha Boulevard Mall at shop number 123 Majiwara Junction, Thane West 400610. We are 7 people who are trustees, me, my wife, my father-in-law, mother-in-law and my mother. At present, what is the problem statement? At present, schools have too many kids where the teachers cannot handle. A woman is a very brilliant cook when she has only 4 gas burners. What happens when she has 50 gas burners? There is no quality monitoring in the preparation of food. The food produced has no taste in the bulk quantity. The lady becomes crazy managing 50 gas burners. The lady loses interest in cooking. Now this is exactly the same thing that happens to a teacher in school when they are overburdened with kids more than their own capacity. It is not possible to give quality at the right time and place. Now schools have become factories of failures. All schools are creating failures in schools. The poor learners are not properly taken care of so that they become successful in life. The poor self-esteem of kids in schooling is becoming a major cause for different problems like depression, suicide, loss of self-esteem. The mass education creates mass failures in schools. The teachers take credit when the milk boils and the cream is created naturally. I find that very funny that a guy who has studied in some tutorial and the teachers are taking credit when they haven't put any effort to actually improve the child's performance. If a teacher is a great person, I would say you take the last 100 children who are not performing well in school, take it as a project and then make them successful in life. I will say that they are the real great teachers of this planet. But nobody does that because they are not paid that much. The poorly paid teachers, they are paid hardly 10,000 rupees a month onwards. Who will work in schools? The grade of teachers in schools, only a social reject becomes a teacher in India. Those people who don't get jobs anywhere become teachers. Most of the teachers have bad behavior and highly demotivating in nature for the kids. You can ask all the kids in the school to find out actually who are the best teachers and you'll find hardly a handful is there in this whole school. The teachers have negative attitude in life, creating flat tires in children. People who are passionate about teaching pursue other profession because of the low payment in the industry. Teachers are poorly paid, attracting only fools in the industry. The solution to poverty in India. Teachers' power is India's power. Teachers' profession is the highest paid profession in Finland and Japan. Becoming a Japanese teacher is tougher than getting into IIT. We offer our teachers international package at Happy Learning Center. We have an independent entrepreneurship opportunity where we are offering them a minimum package of 6 lakhs per month. We have 6 Sigma teachers in Happy Learning Center. We are the first organization to have only 6 Sigma certified staff. The teachers learn perfect learning system. The teachers learn the perfect testing system like artificial intelligence, machine learning guidance for teaching, quality monitoring for human learning and analysis, the defect report generation. The preschools for power kids. We teach Finland education for innovation. Finland is the land of highest innovation in this world. We teach Japanese education for perfection. The Honda cars, the Sony TV, they are examples of the products. If only your mind is perfect, then only you can make a perfect product. We are the first 6 Sigma compliant preschool in this world. We teach practical based project learning. We maximize the inner potential for scientific creativity. We have multiple intelligence tests for admission to check for creativity. We teach kids from 5 years to 1 year on tab. We have a micro behavior analysis project. The RACE Innovation Preschool is a theme-based personalized learning school, robotics, aero modeling, coding and entrepreneurship as a flavor. The schools to foster invention, innovation in learning. We are promoting Moon City Mission 2025. The personalized learning with 4 kids in a batch. Individual learning plan for career and SWOT analysis. The proof of long-term learning. We create videos as proof of learning to upload in our website. We upload on Facebook, on the pages of parents, the transparent learning system for analysis. We have video certification for teach back session for every kid after the learning. The proof of long-term learning, memory storage from 3 days, 6 days, 9 days, 12 days, and the graphical learning pattern analysis of that. All examinations are based on artificial intelligence. The research and development curriculum, we have an international curriculum development team. Innovation team of worldwide experts from preschools, the Six Sigma certified quality professionals. We have an expert guidance from Finland educators, the Japanese team for process-centric approach, the German dedication for team building activities, the UK, British, English theme-based role plays for teach backs. We have the USA observation analysis for innovation. We have international training for staff. We have a team of international trainers who train our teachers online. Weekly training for all the defects of the teachers. We have a defect display board on the website. We have a customer satisfaction index on the website. We have a 5-star creche and canteen that is 24/7. We give you daycare as well as night care. We are the only preschool in the whole world to give you daycare and night care. We have pick up and drop and call service from Ola cabs, and we have personalized premium creche service. Parents can go for movies, parties, outstation, foreign trips in peace. We have qualified nurse and doctors in-house for homeopathy and Ayurvedic. We have personalized Ola cabs with lady drivers service here. We love hyperactive kids. We have one-to-one training for hyperactive kids. We have trained teachers for slow learners, dyslexia, autism, slow learners. We have in-house doctors on call. We have a quarterly medical and dental checkups. We have a sickness analysis for all the kids. All the foods to be avoided. We have more than 10 foreign languages that are taught in the next 5 years of learning for the child. We have an option of teaching various languages in the early years. A plant that grows, the first 8 years is very important in the same way with human brain. You can pump them with as much information and they'll pick it up fast to make a strong foundation of growth, analysis and invention and innovation for every kid. We have teachers who are trained for the preschool team. We have a corporate social responsibility for all the teachers. They have to do 3 hours of CSR activity for all staff. They have to do social work in spoken English classes and internet classes for the watchmen and the servants. We have social targets in orphanage. We have social targets in slums, villages. And we have a CSR impact analysis done by CSR companies. The proposed team and advisors, we have Kavita Gangaraman teacher as curriculum development consultant. We have Saroj Alam as preschool quality consultant. We have Yashi for teachers induction management. We have Kavita as the head of quality monitoring team. We have Karen as the English teacher for head. We have Vasundhara as the marketing head for preschool for HLC and NASA products. Our trustees, Yogesh Mathur and Biru Mathur, they look after our Bombay centers. We have complex clubhouse partners with clubs like Swan Club, Dadaji Konde Stadium, where we promote our RACE Innovation products, and we have a Teachers MBA Institute that we're starting soon, a 1-year teachers training program, internship in our outlets, MBA in Teachers Entrepreneurship. We have a PhD program in research in human science and kids behavior and skilled human development program. We have many different types of programs like yoga classes in the morning. We have teachers training courses that run throughout the day. We have entrepreneurship training courses. We have franchise training courses for Happy Learning Center. We have CSR training for social impact assessment. We have area sales force training in complexes. We have innovation mindset training. We have Think and Grow Rich training and after school program that starts from 1 o'clock in the afternoon to 9 o'clock. We have vegetarian party hall rent in the evening from 4 o'clock to 6 o'clock or 6 o'clock to 9 o'clock. We have kids party organizers who help. We have art festivals in the weekends. We have movies that are created by kids. We have Khadi Gram Udyog from Gandhi Ashram, and we have Saris Week and Handicraft that is held in the weekends. We have a mobile sales team for 20 to 100 buses in the local area for promotions. And we have a space science trailer and sales converters here, space video games parlor, and it's managed by Sharon Chong for marketing. Why should somebody invest in the innovation preschools? We have no franchise fees like other preschools. We are NGO and we are not interested in making money but to create entrepreneurship. We do not charge 20% as revenue as other preschools charge, but we make sure that every person is becoming an entrepreneur after being trained properly in our centers. Yes, we have a chargeable monthly audit for quality and monitoring purpose. Our CCTV cameras are monitored for each and every individual child. A video is created to analyze them for further purpose. We wish to use these videos also for studying for higher education purpose for PhD and for analysis by psychologists and psychoanalysts throughout the world to study human kids at early age, which nobody has done till now in such a perfect level here. We have a guaranteed 6 Sigma analysis for benchmark rating and score, and we have a guaranteed 20% return on our investment that we give on the first 6 months to any investor who invests in our projects, because we need to run it as an NGO. Parents are owners in our schools. Parents donate 2 lakhs per kid. Parents are able to see the quality views and opinion matters in the school operations. The transparent display of accounts on the website and transparency of all complaints on the websites regarding a teacher or a staff or a teaching methodology. We run a school like a cooperative society with parents' help. We take quarterly advance fees for running our operation costs. We charge operating costs to the members as direct debit. We have personalized videos that is created for kids. Kids videos are monitored for parents' observation. The video is uploaded by the digital marketing team every day. By the time your child comes home, you can see your video on your mobile, also in your Facebook profile. We analyze the progress monitoring, the behavior monitoring, and the learning and the problem detection and the solution management. We give a business referral to everybody, 10,000 for parents, kids, grandmothers, fathers, mothers, servants, and any of our vendors here. We have a teachers entrepreneurship program. The teachers give daily feedback for business improvement. The teachers career growth for HR analysis. The MBA program for teachers and an MBA preschool marketing. Masters in preschool science for preschool kids behavior. And an MBA internship program for marketing. We have builders who participate in all the complex where we take 3,000, 5,000 square feet or even more from reputed builders and have a school plan within the complex, because we don't want children to travel by bus. It should be so nearby that they can always access to the nearest complex where we have our centers. We have an innovation center, a preschool, and we also encourage NRIs to buy our property so that we can lease it out from them. We have a very micro turbo bombing sales plan where even the beauty parlors, men, women, multi-marketing people, meetups, building agents per complex, Tupperware ladies, WhatsApp shopping list, BC ladies, your Sunday meditation center in all the complex, and even the local real estate agents help us in a sales plan. We are building milkmen, laundry, ironing man, paper wallas, servants, car washers, aquaguard, plumbers, interior decorators, carpenters, watchmen, cable walla, and interior provider. All are taught English, spoken English, to speak smartly to make sales for our project. As a corporate social responsibility, we take the responsibility of teaching English to the poorest of the poor and making them as marketing or social agents for us. We have a sales booster target of 200 kids, and we expect that if we collect 2 lakhs, we need around 4 crores to get a school started in every complex. To provide the high standard of education, We plan to make this education free if we receive good amount of donations from the corporates or from individuals, so that we don't need to charge. I wish to follow Gandhi's model of schooling, where Gandhi says that school should not charge any fees. It should be independent of fees. So we have an after school program where we teach robotics, air modeling, machine learning, 3D printing, automobile, design thinking, website making, coding, mobile apps, EQ testing, entrepreneurship, Six Sigma projects, personality development, divergent thinking, observation skills, manufacturing process studies in the factory visits, and going to visit research and development visits here. We have a social upliftment program in each area that is undertaken by all our students and our teachers and parents, where we take it as a mission to make our area a happy place to live in. I wish to use all these after school programs to generate enough income where a time should come where we do not charge any fees for the students who study with us. Ideally, I believe that schools should not be a private company, it should run under the social network business. It cannot be a profit-making venture. The teachers should be the highest paid. Our watchmen also are the highest paid, where we pay them 40,000 plus food plus accommodation and all the meals free in-house. If my watchman cannot smile, I feel he's my family member and I should make his day for him. We have a Power Kids race plan. One engineer teaches 100 kids each week robotics, aero modeling, coding and entrepreneurship, machine learning, EQ and 3D printing. 4 kids a batch for 2 hours, 5 batches a day, and the timing from 2 p.m. to 9 p.m. We use each and every schools to start our RACE Innovation Centers, so all the schools can benefit from our program, where they can start it in-house there, and our engineers will teach there. Our engineers who are hired from the campus are the highest paid. They earn around 3 to 5 lakhs per month as an entrepreneurship opportunity. We have other activities like research and development training in schools, entrepreneurship training of teachers, the kids movie making classes, the NSDC teachers training that's going to start very soon as we get a license from the government. And we have a CSR training and the local sales agents training here. We have a marketing plan where we put articles in the newspaper, English, Hindi, Marathi and Gujarati. We have an advertising plan for billboards, schools, hospitals, ice cream parlors, McDonald's, major pamphlets and discount code distribution, Swiggy pamphlets and distribution here. We distribute pamphlets through our network of area sales network in morning walks, gyms, yoga, temples, churches, gurudwaras and malls. We have a daily digital marketing strategy where we upload all the movies and the daily, whatever the activities that the children have done in the website, Facebook, LinkedIn, Instagram, email and in a book. We have daily recorded teach-back sessions of the children that is recorded and given to the parents as proof of learning. It also helps us to understand how the child is changing in terms of smartness. His ability to express himself is very, very important for us. We identify problem areas, divergent thinking analysis, dynamic design thinking analysis, teach-back analysis for business analysis in Facebook, creating videos like Khan Learning for the world here, free videos to be uploaded. We upload the kids' teach-back sessions on the video on our website so that young kids can see a small little kid teaching and they will realize, wow, these little kids are so younger than me and they are able to teach this subject so confidently. That gives a booster for even an elderly person to understand that if such a small kid can speak so smartly and articulate himself, even I can do it. All our classes timings are deferred by 15 minutes to make sure that there is no crowd outside creating jams, and also it takes a lot of personalized relationship between the teacher, the child and the parent when they're dropping and picking up. As well as it takes care of the canteen here, so the canteen has enough load to meet, working at a simple maximized load here. We have an activity center where we have yoga classes right in the morning, afternoon and evening, not only for parents and children. Kids movies are created, like examples like Spider-Man movies, demonstration of the kids' creativity and what did the Spider-Man do in the next half an hour, and we upload it by the daily digital team. We expect a school to start as soon as possible, as early maybe as by the 15th of March, with 20 kids here in our creche in Dosim area. It's a great milestone in the world of history where we're starting with a true education to transform mankind, the world of innovation. I thank you very much for giving me a patient time for hearing here. Thank you very much. Good day. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Take care.